Dear Aquarius, welcome to your reading. This reading is for Aquarius or cross watchers, anyone with Aquarius in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Chiron. Aquarius, we're going to cover today how your person truly feels about you, their feelings for you, and we're going to cover the future predictions for this relationship, where it's headed. And we're going to go a layer deeper with tarot to see if there's any specific messages for you as well that come out. So Aquarius, I get the sense that you're connecting with someone who feels very in tune with you and your energy. And I get the sense that both of you are feeling that the energy in the connection is gaining momentum. It is getting more and more exciting. It is getting more and more real for the both of you. There's a lot to unpack here, but I do think even if today's a longer reading, it's worth hearing the true deep messages of how this person really truly feels about you, because it gets very deep, even just on this surface level here. I get the sense that you're dealing with someone who is a true soulmate. You guys at a soul level resonate very compatibly with one another. You're dealing with someone who's on the same page as you are. This person highly honors you and respects you, Aquarius. And I do believe you feel the same way about them. There are qualities about you that this person deeply admires and resonates with. And I do get the sense that they see who you are at a soul level and not just on a skin deep level. So when this person first met you, you didn't necessarily come off as the person that they would normally date. We have keep an open mind at the bottom of the deck. So there's something between you and this person or about your specific situation, Aquarius, that normally in the past this person would have walked away from or seen as a red flag or dismissed, right? So I want you to know that up front, because this could be your specific situation, but at the same time I want you not to take that as a negative, because I just want you to know that this person has gone through a lot of growth, personal growth, and that the connection you have with them is stronger than any of the reservations or, pre-established biases this person may have had before they met you. It's almost as if you're changing the way they see certain things. You are able to make this person look at things from a new perspective and really see who you are deep down. So with that said, for some of you, there could be children involved from a different partnership. There could be differences in how you guys prioritize work or perceive the importance of a career and money. However, despite these differences, your person feels that you are someone they're considering spending the rest of their life with. It's like in the past, like I said, these things could have been red flags, like dating a single parent or somebody who's been divorced or somebody who's a workaholic or somebody who doesn't work a lot or doesn't have a job. Some of these things would have been deal breakers for your person, but in your current situation, they don't see that as a deal breaker at all, because they've gotten to know you. They're keeping an open mind. And I think at this time, they're just trying to assess how these things fit in. For others of you, there could have been a separation at some point in the beginning of this connection, maybe caused by some of these uncertainties, insecurities, or doubts, right? But I do get the sense that you're dealing with someone who is trying to be authentic, who is trying to be vulnerable. And if you're willing to wait for them to kind of get past these, they're more so like things they need to outgrow. biases that they may have held that stopped them in the past from making true, deep connections with people who they would truly value. This is somebody who may be going through some growth when it comes to their emotional depth or their emotional maturity. And so for many of you, if you're able to get past that stage, I don't know if that's happened already or if it's come up recently, but I do want you to know that you're dealing with someone here who has the potential to love you in a very deep and meaningful way, Aquarius. And those things that came up as fears and as like potential red flags, this person is realizing that they're not actually deal breakers. They're just a very process-oriented person. There could also be some of you who are dealing with distance, and in this case it's kind of a good thing because this person needed the time and space to think through these things and reprioritize and understand how important they were to them and to miss you, and to really let themselves talk through it with their friends, talk through it with their family, with people that they trust, and try to get a better handle around their own feelings. So I do get the sense that you're dealing with someone who wants to co-create with you in a very magical flowing manner, in a very balanced manner. They're excited to continue to get to know you, and if there's been some hesitation on their part, I think they're working through that. So you're being called here to be patient with this person as they grow through some of the blockages that they've had in the past. For many of you, if you can be patient during the tough time, this is a very destined connection, or at least your person feels that meeting you was destiny, was meant to be. They're working up the courage to open up to you romantically and to take steps that they've never taken before. So this is someone who isn't necessarily used to being challenged in romance and sticking around. This is someone who in the past, when challenged or confused, they would have walked away, but something about your strength inspires them. Something about the fact that you're strong, but also loving and kind and soft at the same time. Something about your authenticity really inspires this person and helps them build themselves up to higher levels of vulnerability and openness that they haven't experienced before. So you got destiny, and you got calling in your soulmate on ecstasy here, Aquarius. So like, you will be astounded, both of you will be astounded and surprised at how powerful this connection can be if you're able to, be there for one another and be willing to not immediately judge or tear each other apart or walk away at the first sign of turbulence, because this is someone who can see when they look at the bigger picture, when they look past the chemistry, past the physical attraction, past the things that normally would have been seen as red flags or deal breakers or been judged before by them. When they look past that, they can really see a future with you. They really consider you to be a true soulmate. You also got the Loyal Heart card here. So with the number 35, which breaks down to a 7. So I get the sense that you guys are a true match on a soul and spiritual level, and that this bond that you have is only getting stronger over time. The energy is only gaining momentum over time between the both of you. I'm going to go through, continue to talk about how your person feels about you, and then we're going to explore this side of the reading, which is talking about the future of this connection and where it's headed. So as I said, this person can see the bigger picture. They can see that in the past they would have let certain biases hold them back. They would have possibly judged someone in your same situation and pushed them away or just walked away from the challenge, right, of getting to know that person, of letting them into their heart. But this time, you made them feel safe to open up, Aquarius, and so they've actually opened their heart to you at this time, and they are giving this relationship an opportunity. They're giving it not only an opportunity, but their highest level of effort at this time. So they haven't completely decided. Like, it's not like they've completely said, that's it, I know this is the one, we're getting married and we're going to spend the rest of our life together. They haven't made that choice. They haven't been able to make that determination just yet. It might be too early in the connection, but they certainly want to try to head there and to see how well you guys do together over time. They definitely want to be there for you through any of your challenges. They want to be supportive. And honestly, they have genuine feelings for you. This for them feels like true love. It feels like, you know, they get the butterflies, you take their breath away, they think you're beautiful, they think you're really good looking, very attractive, but not so much just the physical, it's how you are as a person. Like, they're highly attracted to your personality, they're very magnetically attracted to your soul, to who you are deep down inside. And if there's been, for some of you, a moment of disconnect, distancing, or, you know, turbulence in the connection, I just want you to know that a new start is coming, and it's not with a whole new person. It's like a renewal of the vows and of the commitment with each other. That's what's coming here. So there is some need to adjust, to course correct, to recapture the romance in this connection, to recapture playfulness. It seems like there's been some kind of hiccup or some kind of like disappointment or misunderstanding where someone got a little bit insecure or a little bit uncertain or a little bit hurt by the behavior of the other person. And if that's the case, I just want you to know that your partner is willing to do whatever it takes to recapture the romance in the connection, to rebuild playfulness and lighthearted energy in the connection, because they want to see this all the way through, Aquarius. So that's what I have for how they feel about you. And then on this side, we're going to explore, what does the future of this connection look like from mostly your perspective and energy, Aquarius, but also in general. So I get the sense here that you're still getting an understanding of how you guys fit together, Aquarius, and you may be feeling a bit fragile at this time when it comes to your mental health or mental stability. And you're dealing with someone who constantly surprises you. Your partner is very dynamic in nature. They're mostly always joyful and positive, but they can deal with supporting you when you go through difficult moments. And this almost takes you by surprise at times, Aquarius, because it seems like you're dealing with a person who tends to be more of like a jokester, more of like a non-serious person, but then they really step up for you when they need to be there. They can be serious, they can be deep, and it kind of blows your mind how dynamic this person is. It's almost like they're a jack of all trades. Like they can, like, you sometimes wonder if there's anything they can't do or anything that they're not good at. So this is someone who has truly impressed you, Aquarius, and who you are excited to co-create with. But that doesn't mean that everything is completely perfect or without challenge. So if you're honest with yourself here, there are some roadblocks that you guys will need to work through. And we're going to pull some tarot to get a little more specific around this. But there's something regarding community or location that really gets in the way of your ability to picture the future with this person. And I do get the sense that there's some work that needs to be cleaned up around communication. So there may be some trouble when it comes to expressing yourself to this person or understanding how this person feels if they are not very comfortable with emotions or emotional expression. So those are like the two main kind of roadblocks I see. There's something about agreeing in which community you guys want to live in long term. It's almost like you guys are complete opposites in what you're looking for in a community or like in the place that you want to live. And so that's obviously a problem if you plan to eventually live together in the same location. So there's that roadblock, and then the roadblock of hesitation or blocked communication that really does need to be cleaned up here for this connection to work long term. Let's pull the tarot to see what has been going on in detail for those of you I'm connecting to today. We got the King of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, your partner has been very excited to come together with you and to collaborate with you. They're a team player, Five of Swords. They have your back, Aquarius. They will always have your back, even if that means that they need to make others dissatisfied, people that they care about. So I say this because you're dealing with someone who gives me like water sign energies, and also they have fire sign energies, but this could be like a passionate Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or somebody who resonates with those kind of personality traits. This is someone who will go to battle for you, Aquarius, and who is not afraid of upsetting, even their family or friends if so need be, to protect you. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that this is somebody who is very protective of you and has already grown quite attached to your presence and to your heart. They think that you have a very kind heart, and so they're willing to do what it takes to protect you and to make sure that your feelings are not going to get hurt and that you feel secure, emotionally secure. Okay, then we get the Nine of Wands here for you. We get the Ten of Wands. And the Hierophant. So where this is headed, where this connection is headed, is challenge. There is a specific challenge when it comes to the worries that somebody's having when it comes to commitment. And I think a lot of this is coming from your side, Aquarius, although feel free to flip the energies if I got them in reverse. But I do get the sense that many of you are highly intuitive, and you can sense that this is a true soulmate, a true pair connection. But something about it scares the crap out of you, Aquarius. Like, I think maybe commitment itself might be scaring you, or like the not being able to visualize what a committed future would look like with this person. There's like some sense of carrying a burden that hasn't been revealed or discussed. Where do we see this relationship going, Spirit? Wow. We get the Ten of Pentacles right off the bat. It like flew out when I asked that question. So this relationship is headed for stability. This relationship is headed for partnership, companionship, family. I do see that together you could build a family with this person, a very close-knit, supportive family unit. Wow. Next card out is the Star. So for some of you, this is a partnership that could feel like a dream come true. Interesting. But with the Devil at the bottom, I get the sense that that's maybe your worry or hesitation, that for some of you this just feels like it might be too good to be true. Maybe you're not used to having this kind of love in your life, and so you're having trouble believing in it. Okay, so one last card out. You get the Two of Swords. So you have a choice to make here, Aquarius. I think this person sees you for who you truly are, and they do want something very solid and very genuine with you. You just have to kind of dig deep and understand what it is that's causing you worry here, and how you can talk about it and work through those questions, because I get the sense that a lot of this has been left unsaid or unresolved. Okay, so don't let those things fester, and have the conversation, because I do get the sense that you're dealing with someone who has genuine, true feelings for you and intends for the best. All right, Aquarius, that is all that I have for you today. Thank you so much for your time and energy. Please drop a like on the video if you enjoyed this in any way, as it really helps to get the message out to other people who may need to hear it, and it also supports my channel. So thanks for your time. I hope to catch you on the next one. Take care.